Just fixing the things we need to fix. There's a couple of things that kind of been a common theme, throughout preseason that we need to get better at. We're still going to continue to need to get better at that. Some of that stuff is, tough to simulate in practice, but we got guys that help us out. And, like I said, we're still going to need to grow and still going to need to improve, throughout the season. But there's definitely some things that we got to hit and talk about and watch.
What about for you personally? What things have stood out in the film that you've been focused on from these preseason games?
I think it's just been more of making sure everybody's on the same page with certain coverages. A lot of that's going to be on me this year, making sure I'm calling stuff out, talking. Nothing different. All the same things that always have been points of emphasis for me, and then just focus on being better as a team. Obviously, preseason, we didn't win as many games as we wanted to, and I think we could have been better effort-wise. And that's why some of the X's and O's, look the way they did. But we're going to be better. I know we are. We should continue to chip away every day.
You guys getting a little restless yet? Just wanted to get back out there?
I think that was, what everybody's been waiting on, man. Everybody wants the regular season. A lot of these guys have played a long time in the league, and I think, they're all waiting for the regular season, to start. And everybody wants it. The coaches want it, we want it.
Sure.
So we're really excited for Thursday.
I know KCP was involved in a lot of the late game actions, guard-to-guard screens. Is that something that coaching staff has talked to you about late game, how we're going to approach those moments with you in that role?
Well, I've done some of that, throughout the last couple of years, and I've been a part of it. Whatever action it's been, I think I've been in every action against every team at some point, in a big moment, whether it was the playoffs or, even in big regular season games. So that won't be new to me. None of the terminology or anything will be new to me. Obviously, KCP did it a lot, and he was great at it. He was really good at it for us. Like I said, it was another thing that he talked everybody through things. He was big talking in the huddle and those things. So that's another thing I have to be good at this year too, is just communicating and just be ready for those actions. Like I said, I've been on almost all of them, guarding each player. So that won't be new. But as far as the moments and how frequent, I think that'll be new.
I know you don't know anything different, but what have you seen from the connection between Jamal, Nikola, MPJ, and Aaron?
Well, it's really cool, to be on a team that, is as close as this team is. I feel like, that's probably not as common, everywhere. And these guys have respect for each other. They have respect for each other's games. They've been around each other for a long time. So, they know each other really well. So it's fun to play on a team like that. They're really connected, and they play really well together. That's the best part. So they fit each other really well, and I'm really excited to see those guys will be together for a long time.
You were in Vegas for some summer league. Julian obviously played well there. What was kind of the excitement level for you as a friend to him and sort of for the team collectively to see him carry that over in the preseason?
Yeah, I think it was really good because he showed glimpses of it. He was really good in preseason last year. He had some really good moments in the regular season last year, like some scoring explosion. Some really good moments for us. And then he got hurt. So that probably didn't help him as far as last year's minutes went. But we all know what he can do. We've seen it. Day in and day out. Like I said, we've seen glimpses of it in the regular season last year. We saw glimpses of it in preseason. So then he continues it in summer league, and obviously he was great in the preseason. So just being with him every day. He's a guy I live right next to. So me, him, and P especially talk a lot. So to see him do it, it's nothing new for me to see. I think a lot of people get surprised by it. Surprised by how well he scores, but it's something that we see every single day. I watched him practice. I watched him play in 3-on-3 every single day. So it's nothing new for me. But it's really cool to see him do it, to be healthy, and I think we're just all excited, for him to be, a part of it this year.
Is it just you three in the same apartment complex, or are there other guys?
Well, I think I started the wave. I think I started the wave. Bones joined. Zeke is there. But Zeke's more quiet. We don't see Zeke as much. And then now we got Julian, Peyton, Hunter, Pickett, Jalen Pickett. Maybe one other, but we got a lot of people there now.
Take us inside what it's like for you guys. Essentially sounding like you're living in a dorm together.
We don't see each other much. We just live close. It's not like we're hanging out every day, but we're we all talk, obviously. We're all in the same locker room. We all spend a lot of time here, especially the young guys. We spend so much time in here, before the older guys get to come in here and work out. So we talk a lot. It's kind of funny, living in the same spot from the airport every night. We drive back at the same time. So it's just cool living next to those guys. And like I said, just being excited for the guys that you're around so much. It's really fun.
Is it cool?
I like to have my own time. I like to move at my own pace. I think Peyton and Julian ride together a lot, and then me and Julian rode together a lot last year, and me and Peyton did some too. We will sometimes, but guys like to move at their own speed and things like that.
The league has said they're going to allow more physicality this year. We'll see if it happens. But if they do, how does that affect your game defensively?
Well, that's great for me. I don't know that. I think being physical is a big part of how I play defense, and so that'll be good for me. I think it'll be good for a lot of people. But I think that you don't want to get ticky-tack fouls. And I think me being younger, sometimes guys get calls on me because maybe they don't say that, but. It'll be good for me. I get to be physical. I get to use my body. I get to use my strength, and that's something that I've always done. And hopefully, when I bump people, or a lot of people have the same problem, but people don't get to flail and throw their arms as much. I think that'll be good for the game as a whole.
You're no stranger to pressure and expectation. How do you cope with that, and just the ongoing pressure that always seems to follow somebody that's in the position?
I'm just grateful for it. That's what I want. That's what everybody in the world works for and everybody wants. I'm just grateful for the position I'm in. I'm going to go out and do what I do and play extremely hard. That's all I can do is go out, give my best every day, and that's what I'll do. I'm going to come in here, work to get better at what I need to get better at, and then when the game time comes, I'm going to play the game to win. And I think that that's all they ask of me. So there's not really pressure with that. I think that they ask me to play really hard, play defense, be unselfish, and those are all things that are really easy to do. Like I said, I'm given a lot, so I'm expected to do those things, and those are easy for me. So I'm very grateful for the position I'm in, and I'm just excited, man. I'm really excited, for Thursday. I'm excited for the whole year. It's a long season. There's going to be ups, there's going to be downs, there's going to be learning process, learning curves, and I'm just excited for it all, man. This is an amazing opportunity for me. It's an amazing opportunity for a lot of young guys on this team, and we get to go out and play hard and do what we do.
When you see AG and all these guys get signed, and you yourself as a young guy, all the other young guys, do you see okay, if I do well here, I know I'll get rewarded if I want to stay here too? Do you see that at all?
Well, I just know that you got to earn it. I think that those guys, have put the time in. They've been here for a long time. They've worked really hard, for the things they've got. So that's the important thing. I know if I come in here and I work hard, that you'll be rewarded. And like I said, those guys have earned it, man. They've came out here every day, worked really hard, for the city, for the organization. So they've earned those things, and they deserve it. So I'm really happy for Aaron, especially yesterday. That's really cool for him and, his family. And so I just know I got to work hard and earn those things. They're not given to you. Like I said, I'm not going to expect anything to be given to me ever. So I got to go get those things, and I'm really excited to go do it.